Lowers her head, can't get the layup to fall, and a big rebound taken by Kelly. And if I'm Riverside, I get into an attacking mode a little bit earlier in the shot clock. They're waiting and then getting very frantic as the seconds tick off.
Setting up in the half court, waiting for the timing and the cuts of Kelly, but Green is cloaking her, so it's tough to find that room.
Nice pass, Roni Friend down inside the layup, and now a three-point advantage for Riverside.
Great connection, great look by the teammates, unselfish play.
Another timeout is taken by UC Santa Barbara. This is so reminiscent of last year's championship game.
I love the poise of Kelly when she's cloaked by Green. Look, she tries to go baseline. She draws a double team and says, oh, got a teammate who's wide open underneath. The great find by Roni Friend. Kelly goes baseline, draws two. Roni Friend comes and knocks it down. That is a great look by Kelly.
Boenyo leading UC Riverside with 21 points. Roni Friend after that basket with 6. Waddell has 7. Kelly 17 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists for UC Santa Barbara. Onaniwu with 15 has been brilliant from outside the arc. Wilson continues to struggle. 6 points on 2 of 11 shooting. And Jenna Green, 9 of 10 from the free throw line, 21 points, 7 rebounds, but has been quiet over the last 4 or 5 minutes. I don't think she's had a shot attempt in that period.
Well, again, Kelly is on her. I'd love to see from the outside Onaniwu open it up a little bit.
14-6 run for Riverside. 67-64 is their advantage as we approach the 45-second mark. Step back three is buried that time by the freshman Jordan Franey. Franey with 11. And now tied once again at 67. Santa Barbara will get the ball back. You look at the separation, shot clock, game clock. Boenyo wants to go off the dribble. 2 dribbles right. Jumper is buried by Boenyo. And a quick timeout is taken by Riverside to set their defense. Seyram Boenyo, 23 points to lead all scores.
Getting it done from long distance. First, it's UC Santa Barbara. They go to the freshman Jordan Franey from long distance, taking advantage of the double team on Green down beneath. And then it's Seyram Boenyo with the shot clock running down. Grace under pressure for her. She hit it when she had it. And that is a hallmark of a team who plays well under pressure.
UC Riverside out of timeout. Santa Barbara with a pair, as you can see, and we've already told you the foul situation has not changed. 17.6 seconds remaining for a trip to the NCAAs. And as we talked about before the game, this isn't the Big East, the ACC, the SEC, the Big 12, or the Pac-10. You got to win this game to move on. I'll look once again at the brackets and how these teams got here. And they had to fight hard yesterday. Santa Barbara taking out Cal State Fullerton, and UC Riverside hung on a 9-0 run in the final 5 minutes to defeat Long Beach State 59-53. Paul Sunderland with Tracy Warren. You're watching the Big West Conference Women's Championship from the Anaheim Convention Center on FSN Prime Ticket.
Do you go for a 2 or a 3? Franey, Onaniwu, your outside threats for UC Santa Barbara. Green, your inside threat for UC Santa Barbara. Do you play to win? Do you play to tie? I think you play to see what UC Riverside gives you. And if that opportunity opens up on the outside, why not take it?
Which to me means getting the ball to Jenna Green very, very early in this remaining 17.6 seconds. If she can get inside, fine. If not, then find a three-point shooter.
Yeah, Boenyo on the double team, gets some height, knocks it down, and that is key. They had used a lot of that shot clock to their advantage, and now pressure on the Gauchos to come through and at least tie this game, if not go ahead. But an option other than Kelly, and that has been Boenyo.
So far in the game, Seyram Boenyo, 9 of 12 from the floor. She's made 4 3-pointers, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, a total of 23 points, and none bigger than that shot off the dribble, as you said. Grace under pressure as time winding down on the shot clock. And it looks like Riverside's going to go into the backcourt and pressure here. I think a very smart move.
They don't show it much, but they're very effective. Their hallmark is their defense.
Wilson goes back to sophomore Lachey Fears, and time winding down in the backcourt.
Just burned 7 seconds off the clock.
Onaniwu for the win off the back of the iron. No, tipped again. Rebound is taken by who else? Kemi Nikeli. And you can't fault the wide open jump shot, but the pressure in the backcourt was absolutely key. Fears quickly into the front court. Jenna Green was never a thought.
The strategic thinking by Margaritis. Already 7 seconds is off the clock there, so they're forced to take a quick shot. Perhaps not the best shot. They get it off, the fight for the rebound, and the ever-present Kemi Nikeli coming up with it. First time I saw her smile all game was when she came down with that rebound.
Well, you saw Jenna Green was near midcourt when Lachey Fears finally got past the double teaming in the backcourt. Jenna had to come out to help her young point guard try to alleviate some pressure and was never able to establish herself down on the block.
Just a great job on the outside, and then it's the fight for the rebound with the kick. And Kemi Nikeli coming up with the basketball. 2.7. Hey, there's still time. Now 2.3. As the officials say, hey, do we stop it at 2.7? Do we stop it at 2.3?
The officials taking a good long look. Precious tenths, let alone possibly full seconds available here if you're UC Santa Barbara.
But Paul, I've got to credit John Margaritis. Great coaching. I mean, great hit of the basket by Bowanyu under pressure, but then he goes full court with the pressure defense, takes some time off the clock, forces UC Santa Barbara quickly to get into an offense and take a shot from 15 feet and out, and then it's the long carom. UC Riverside uses their athleticism to come down with the board, but I would not put this game away just yet.
And with all of that, still, Chisa Onaniwu got a very, very good look at a three-point shot. See the foul situation. It's going to be 1-1. They put 4.2 seconds. So that is a lot of additional time. I think that's a good call. I think that's a very good call, and the officials spent some time looking at our replay. 3 of 3 today, a 72%er on the season. 69-67. Consult this game away and a trip to the NCAAs. The first of 2 is good.
You know, Paul, that extra time it's a little bit of a different ball game now because UC Santa Barbara had just one more second. Now, of course, if Nikeli knocks this down.
Oh, she's missed it. And Santa Barbara coming quickly out of the backcourt. Lachey Fears is wide right, and for the second year in a row, these two teams go right down to the wire, and UC Riverside comes out on top and is headed on to the NCAA tournament. And no performance was bigger in this game than Serum Bowanyu. Finished the game with 23 points at that huge shot that ended up sealing the deal.
Just a sophomore. And I got to credit UC Riverside. They did it last year as underdogs. They've done it this year when they were the big target in the Big West Conference. They did it with the great Big West Player of the Year, Kemi Nikeli, but then they did it with the sophomore Serum Bowanyu. With time running out on the shot clock, she goes baseline, takes 2 defenders to the basket, knocks it down, and that will be the clincher that will send UC Riverside into the NCAA tournament. Great game, both ends of the floor for both of these teams.
And want to congratulate UC Santa Barbara. They were handled quite comfortably at UC Riverside, taken out, and then again at home at the Thunderdome. So UC Riverside has now won 5 straight. Mark French got his team ready and was very, very competitive against the heavily favored UC Riverside Highlanders. So for the second straight year, John Margaritis leads his team to the NCAA tournament. And we wind up our coverage here on FSN Prime Ticket of the Big West Conference. Want to thank our producer, Sarah Takata, our director, Jerry Weinstein, and our outstanding FSN crew. Thanks so much for your help all season long. Another great matchup between UC Santa Barbara and UC Riverside. For Tracy Warren, I'm Paul Sunderland saying so long from the Anaheim Convention Center. UC Riverside 70, UC Santa Barbara 67. UC Riverside is going to the NCAA tournament.